Welcome in pile 2. You chose the clear quartz or the selenite. It could be selenite. It's just kind of rough, so it could be either one. So we're asking what your future self is saying to you today. And for your pile, you chose you are profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight. For your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. Wow, I'm really excited to get more for you here, pile 2. So what this is saying is you're profoundly clairvoyant. So you have already had, most likely had these experiences, and you just didn't really know what it was. Like you didn't understand it, or you thought you were seeing stuff, like seeing stuff out of the corner of your eye, you know, like hearing things, seeing things, just chalking it up to, oh, I was young, or oh, I was tired, or oh, that was just out of the corner of my eye, I'm just seeing things. No, you're definitely clairvoyant. That's so cool. I love that. So even if you don't feel it now, your future self is telling you that you are profoundly clairvoyant. So we're going to pull some more cards for you, pile 2. Appreciation. So your future self is telling you to appreciate your gift. I see a lot of flowers around you in this card. Very strong feminine energy. You could have had, like, you could actually see your guides right now. You could have caught a glimpse of your guides or seen them, or you have passed on feminine energy that you actually speak to or see or talk to, and you just think that's everybody does that, or this could be coming in for you. Okay, then we have the throat chakra here. So future self is saying, speak up, open up your communication, let people know, tell people, don't stand back and just view these things and not say anything. And then we have the angel of balance. That is so beautiful. I love all this blue. So lots of communication coming in for you. Okay, we even have blue in here. So definitely opening up the lines of communication and speaking out what you see. Okay, and this is, oh, that's so beautiful. I know I keep saying that, but it's beautiful. You could be 39, 48, 43. These numbers could be significant to you. It looks like you have a masculine energy that will be coming in for you that's making an offer to you. So you could know other healers that are masculine that possibly have like a business already, or you're channeling a masculine energy, like even from a past life that was rich or wealthy. That could be for some of you, not all of you. And then you have a strategy. So your future self is asking you to, yes, we want to follow your spiritual gifts, but also have a strategy. Figure out how to move forward with this. Don't just say, oh, I have this, and just kind of stop doing anything. It's good to write out what you want to do, where you want to see yourself in the future. Don't just kind of glide along, you know, like lackadaisically. Just, you really want to do something about this, okay? Adjacent possibilities. So right now, whatever you're currently in, Spirit's asking you to realize that you have more than one possibility. You do not have to stay stuck in doing what you're doing. I feel like a stuck energy coming in for you. Like you think, how can I make money doing this? Or how can I pay the bills with this gift? Well, you certainly can. You have to like get yourself out there, hone in your gifts, and ask Spirit to align you with people. Meet people, put yourself in situations where you know, like say there's like a psychic fair, or there's a yoga retreat or spiritual retreat. Put yourself in those situations to meet other people, because you never know who you're going to meet that you will connect with that could be your future career path in this, if that's what you choose to do. We have the 4th chakra, heart chakra. You are a very heartfelt person. You come from the heart. You love people so deeply. And I feel that you've given your heart to people, and you see things through their emotions as well. You can feel the emotions. You may even channel people from the other side. And I just looked up and my TV was on, and the other side is going across the screen. Okay, so confirmation to that. You may have already been channeling people. And then we have the storm warning. And that doesn't mean it's bad. Storm warning is like the tower. Things come in to clear things out that are not serving your best and highest good. So this could be your current job. You could be, Spirit could be saying, your future self is saying, let that go. Let these things come in. Because if we don't listen, yeah, like clearing out envy. So there could be people too that are surrounding you that become envious because maybe, I mean, not maybe, you are going to be successful in this, which is going to cause some quote unquote haters, people to be envious of you. So knowing the more successful you become, the more exposed or known you become, you're going to have that. And that's what your future self is trying to tell you. Like, don't be surprised when you follow your life path, because not everybody will understand. Not everybody is going to be kind about it. It's just kind of what happens along the way. Yeah. Your future self is also asking you to release any attachments on how you are supposed to appear, how you're supposed to look, this mask that you're supposed to wear. I mean, I could be talking to a young mom with 3 kids that, you know, you have like you're a stay-at-home mom, or you homeschool or something like that, and you have this attachment to how you're supposed to look on the outside, but yet you have these abilities on the inside and you're scared. Now that's just an example. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with what I just said, but it's an example of how we can stuff down what we know is there because we're afraid of how other people react. And so Spirit's asking you to really let go of this attachment of how people view you, because this is holding you down. It's chaining you down. Yeah, and then again we have all tied up. So somebody watching this in the future, as this is all coming in, these are emotions that may come up, and this is not to scare you. This is not to say don't follow this path because these bad things are going to happen. It's not to say that at all. It's like a guidance so that you know ahead of time when you start to move into these, when you start to become more known, these are things that could happen to you, especially if you're coming out of something that was a very, very strongly attached to even as a child. You're going to have opinions coming up, you know, situations, people that you thought would have your back over everything may possibly abandon you through all this. And it's sad, but that's kind of what happens sometimes when people don't understand. But when you have this gift, it's never going to go away. Like, you can't make it go away. Maybe you can like not operate in it, but it's always going to be within you. And when you don't operate in it and you try to stuff it down, it causes anxiety. I myself have gone through this. Like, I try to brush it off if I see something or feel something. I'm like, oh, I'm just tired. It's been a long day. You know, I'm just imagining stuff. If I tell people, they're going to think I'm crazy, or there's something wrong with me. But you get to the point where just embrace it. Embrace what's going on. Think of it as a beautiful thing, something that is a gift, and it's not bad. I mean, anybody can use something for bad. You could be, famous or whatever else and use it for bad. But I don't see that here. I see that this is a beautiful gift for you. Your future self is telling you to definitely continue to learn about this, continue to tap into it. Let's get you a couple more cards here. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. I love this pile too for you. I just heard singing. Some of you may enjoy singing. That could also be one of your gifts. It doesn't have to just be clairvoyant, because clairvoyant can mean a lot of different things, okay? This says healing, teaching, and guidance. Networking, the ability to make contacts and build relationships in person. So Spirit's asking you, you remember what I just said? I love the confirmations that Spirit gives me, because I just said, go to events. Go to events that are like-minded, like spiritual events, yoga events, anything that you can network. And you can even do it via the website. Contact people that you see are into the same things as you, or feel like have the same gifts as you, and talk to them. You say, how did you get to to this point, you know? Somebody that already has this as a lifelong career. It never hurts to ask people to network, to find out, you know? Because you have this gift, again, so your future self is saying, don't try to stuff it. Okay, a little story about this. Remote viewing. Remote viewing seeks impressions about distant and unseen objects, sensing with the mind. So, remote viewing, I think it, like, if you just think about it, some people think it's scary. Now, it doesn't have to be, and again, when you have these gifts and talents, just know not to use them for bad, because there is karma. Karma's going to come back around. If you try to use these gifts for bad, it's going to come back on you, and that's just my feeling, my thought. I don't ever use my gifts for bad. If I feel somebody's coming at me, I will send them love and light. I don't send them bad energy, because that's just me. I'm not going to do that. So remote viewing can entangle. Somebody feels entangled. This can include a lot of things. So what I want you to do with this, I'm not going to go into explaining this so much. I want you to kind of look it up, pile 2. Look it up for yourself. Do a little research on it so you can understand it better and what the reason behind it is. I just bought a book on it, so I'm kind of excited. And the story I have is I got a reading myself, and I was told that, I guess I do this in my dreams. I guess I can remote view my dreams. I didn't even realize it. I knew I had strong dreams, but I didn't know that, so that was pretty cool. Energy medicine, the ability to heal with one's own empathetic, astral, mental, or spiritual energy. That is so cool. Yes, you're definitely, this all goes with clairvoyance too, because clairvoyant, you can remote view, all right? I really feel like this is a good end to this reading. This is awesome. You know, one more thing I want to do though here. I would say I'm going to end it, and then I don't. I want one more message for you, pile 2. Okay? So you have all these gifts. I want you to do the research to tap into them, figure out how to use them, do your meditations, get quiet, network with other people, find some mentors that already are doing this out there. Wow. Yep, that's why I wanted to draw on this one. There are many doors that lead to the place you truly belong. So you have many opportunities to connect with people and to really tap into your gifts here. So that's what you need to do. We're going to leave it at that. Hopefully this reading resonates with you. If it doesn't, please choose another pile, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye-bye.